Okay, if people see this, I'm glad. So if that happens again, I'm gonna stop because that's the second loss of power in a row. It's very, very windy where I am, I guess, and that's why I keep losing power. So if that happens again, I'm gonna stop, but I'll keep going at least till 2 hours if I can. Vijayanagar's gone. However, that gives me a much higher war score now. But now I have to fight the full might of this alliance. This is going to be rough. At least my march has been occupying provinces for me. This could be bad. Okay, they're not attacking my armies. I'd assume they would have. I'll take the tech. %21 war score. Need a bit more. Out of manpower, slack in recruiting standards. Hopefully rebuild. Or apparently fight a battle that I'm not ready for. That we're going to definitely lose. Okay, retreat to there. Or retreat to up there in Assam, apparently. Okay. How does Bengal still have troops? I'm guessing they're slacking recruiting standards as well. War noise. They are out of professionalism, so this is the last gasp of troops they can muster to the battlefield. Okay, that's good to know. Do that. And we'll slack on recruiting standards again, because we need to win this fight. If we can't win this war, we're in some serious problems. Ideally, I just want these guys to break their alliance with France now. Why France is meddling in this area still, I have no idea. Okay. We should be able to rebuild through another 2 to 3 battles if it comes to that. It's a farmland province, unfortunately. Can't win that fight. Unless we have significantly more troops. Is there any jungle provinces here? Not really. Great. Can I just attack this guy? Apparently I can. Okay, look at this. We got an upcoming battle, probably. Come on, win it. There we go. Come on. Shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, we won it. I thought we were going to lose that fight there for a moment. Oh yeah, I can actually take a province. Question is that the one I want to take? Really wish I could force them to release something that's really devastating for them, but... if I could get a little bit more ore score. Okay, I'm gonna push a little bit here. Actually, you know what? Since we just drove back that army, it might be time to try and take that army out before that other force rebuilds. 47, okay. One of you stay there, one of you go there. Okay, we can get 2 provinces out of this. It's not my biggest victory, but still a good one. And it nets us 2 provinces we need for the end of the game anyhow. I got 38 transport ships, so I can transport them out if I need to. Okay. Well, we've made it to India. Delhi is getting annihilated. The person who I was going to ally myself with is getting killed. Not only that, but I no longer have an alliance with these guys, and they're losing versus Portugal now. Okay. And I need to rescue my army. Where's my fleet? There we go. At least we made it to India. I was really hoping I'd end up with some more rebel groups so I could get some absolutism out of this. Doesn't seem to be happening. At least we didn't go broke. There is that. Definitely building stuff that gives me more units. I need troops. Actually, move you to there. Never a good idea to drill your armies on the borders with hostile nations, I guess. Guaranteed by Portugal. Okay, that's fine if they're guaranteed by Portugal, because now if I attack them, then I'll be fighting Portugal and can take Portugal's lands. As long as they don't get allied to the Ming, I'm fine with that. Okay. Drill and drill. Still need 15,000 men back. We used up, what, 20 army professionalism? But we gained 2 provinces. 23 development. Doesn't feel much like a victory, honestly. Cotton. Okay. Oh, I need way more absolutism. On the other hand, the Ming are not as stable as they were before because of Bengal's independence. And Ba'amanas is struggling a little bit more now. I guess Delhi's troops are finally occupying the land. The thing is, Delhi should be able to fight Ba'amanas on pretty much of a fair footing, but they're not. I guess Delhi is just weaker. I'd ally myself to them, but I don't want to get involved in the war. Guess it makes me a little bit of a fair weather friend in this game, but I don't want to get killed. There we go. Oh, declines left and right of everything. Get almost 1,000 troops a month, so at least we can afford to rebuild our army when we lose half of it marching through the jungle. I should probably deal with some outraged countries. Ooh, that's a nice general. Alliance with Delhi. Yes, I will happily give you an alliance, despite you having just lost considerable land to Ba'amanas. Once you rebuild, Delhi should be a powerful ally. Oh, we have a colonist. Why are the Mamelukes colonizing Alaska? Sorry, I've seen some strange things in this game, but the Mamelukes colonizing Alaska, of all places, is in the top 5. That and Naples actually becoming really powerful, although they are part of Spain, so... Okay. Spain just bought land from Bengal. This achievement's getting harder and harder, I'm noticing. Okay, we need to take 2 more provinces north, and then it's pretty much just the coastline. I'm gonna wait until we get the next admin tech, because I need some type of admin power stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna withdraw, because since we already got the monarch point boost that you get from meditation, or your ruler can get, the second one is just like war exhaustion reduction, or cost of advisors or something. Not particularly worth it, and none of my rebels are willing to rebel. You know what? Oh, I can't because they're not. Let's see if I can lower autonomy anywhere. I want some rebels. I can decrease autonomy there. That's about it. So hopefully that will get me a couple rebel groups. At minimum, it got me up to 6 absolutism. I just realized why these countries aren't that rebellious, because I went humanist. So the separatism is considerably lower. I should have thought about that better. Anyhow, we've just been rivaled by Ba'amanas. And in 5 years we could fight another war with Bengal if we want to. Bengal is allied to Morocco. That's a very weird combo. Very weird combo. There we go. Upgrade my fleets to full. With 28 heavy ships, we're still one of the stronger naval powers in the game. Do that, and then we are going to do... You said quantity, right? Yeah, quantity ideas. I think I'll stay focusing admin power for a little while longer, just so I can finish off humanist ideas, and then we might switch over to military to fill out quantity and catch up in tech. I think that's what I'll do. As much as I'd like to get quantity filled out now, if I get at humanist done, that's a 10% decrease on ideas. Plus it'll make admin techs really cheap, so I can deal with that again. How are the rebels doing? No rebel group is going to go above 20% revolt risk, apparently. Need to raise 16 more military units. Okay. That ought to do it. We'll start building another army, because with the 6th largest military in the world being the largest country in the world, that's not good enough. Okay, another colonist to send to Alaska. Cebu and Alaskan Panhandle. Nice. Okay, build to force limit. Done. Expand Cebu. Done. I want to get down here to conquer new states. That's what we really need. I'm going to put this into a state. And this into a state. And then we will lower autonomy to get some unrest going. Minimum value is 50 here. Oh, because I didn't actually correct. Okay. Lower that. Taking a bit of a risk here, potentially getting rebels. You know what? For 25 years, I'll do that. And for the people who were complaining I wasn't getting enough absolutism or taking missions, I just took quite a few. And got absolutism up to 8. And for the next, I don't know how many years, I have bonuses to reducing rebel stuff. There we go. More rebels the better right now, as strange as that sounds. Baumanes, court and country. Interesting. I might take this first quantity idea and the second one though. I don't know. I suppose the tech probably would help more. Shock and tactics, yeah, probably. Whichever I get to first, probably. Oh, loyalty from the merchants. Good. Draft ships 4. Free heavy ships. Always worth it. Hey, Bengali separatists are rebellious. So for 9 military points, I was able to pick up a 1 absolutism. That is a nice discount. If that can keep happening for a while, I'll be really happy. Also, if I can get somebody who's combat-based rather than defense or manpower, I'll also be really happy. Morale of armies. Okay, I can take morale of armies. Can I attack these guys yet? Not for another 5 years. Technically, I could attack Portugal, who is actually threatened by me. Did they lose? No, they still... Wait a second. Portugal's allied to the Ming? This Portuguese alliance network is horrifying between the Ming and Spain. Portugal has a lot on their side. Wow. Don't mess with Portugal, I guess, is the lesson here. Okay, we're going to definitely get Alaska colonized in. And then that's pretty much it. There's not much left in the world to colonize. It's too bad. Oh. Nah, I should take the tech. Even if the idea group would help a lot. If I were to let my manpower rebuild anyway. Okay, before I go any further, I just want to say, everybody, that apparently when I lost power and had to refresh, I didn't get any of the new questions. So hi Llama Lord, hi Just 5 Tis. Nice start, Llama Lord. How is Europe? Okay, I'm gonna wander over there since Max wants to see what that's like. Europe is kind of a mess. Magdeburg and Brabant are huge, as is Switzerland. Papacy's doing pretty well. France was doing well, but kind of has fallen back. England is back to a monarchy again. Austria is still one of the stronger states, but not doing too great. And the Commonwealth is getting annihilated between the Ottomans and usually Russia. So anyone, I can hear this. What do I still need for the achievement? Okay, I can pop that up. I've got 53 of the 117. I need this for the achievement. So it's going to involve wars with Portugal, Batamones, Bengal, and Spain, whoever's in this mess. Oh, hey, looky here. Bengal is fighting another war with the Ming. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of my rivalry with the Ming and switch that on to... Who's rivaled me? Spain. And then we'll cancel our embargo on the Ming. I'm thinking I might be able to get the Ming as an ally. Or at least not as an enemy. Save province of vital interest. Which provinces are those? You know, honestly, I don't care at this point. I'm just going to turn off all of this. I have no allies who are going to be calling me to war and giving me land anyway. Okay. What does that make my alliance look like? Potential with the Ming. Trust is totally missing. I don't have too many diplomatic relations, yeah. However, I might be able to get the Ming to not potentially rival me. Can only be good. Let's get a free colony going, I guess. Send. Okay. That'll be a nice colony once it's all done. Okay. New leader. Pretty good. Can't even get an idea. How is the drilling going? Whew, the rebuilding is rough. Bengal is definitely losing this time versus the Ming though, so that is very good news. It's exactly what we want to see. I do need more claims on Bengali land though. I don't know why they didn't give Cebu something of a mission tree to help them get this achievement, because not having claims in these areas is rough. I know I said I was going to get the tech, but I'm going to get the idea first. Because right now our biggest issue in some ways is having manpower. And let's do yearly absolutism. That should pick me up 21 absolutism. And nobody is rebellious enough. What did I do to make you like me this much, world? I don't know, but that is a horrifyingly large Ming army that is needlessly losing troops. Very needlessly losing troops. I don't think I'm considering any provinces of vital interest anymore. Oh, these islands. Yeah, let's turn off all this. These are all back from when I was trying to get land from the Mamelukes. Honestly, I could probably wipe out Mamelukian Australia. Oh, that's why they consider Taiwan vital. Makes sense to me. Okay, that should make the Ming and I get somewhat more along the lines of peaceful relations. Probably get Vietnam back on my side if I work at it. Oh, his paw is wiping out Pegu. Oh, his paw's a tributary. Oh. I just got into more trouble here. Great. Tributary state of the Ming just took land I need, which means I can't do anything until they ally somebody else who's not a tributary state of the Ming. Great. Yes, Mamelukian Australia, it's not as absolutely disgraceful as Mamelukian Alaska, which is a thing. Yeah, Mamelukian Australian is actually pretty common. What else did they pick up? Okay, I got California. That's Mamelukian California. Yeah. I'm kind of impressed down here. No one has actually bothered to conquer all of Mexico. I suppose I could go do that, but there's no real point. Also, strangely, the Ottomans are now just attacking the Mamelukes, and the Mamelukes are winning. Huh? Nah, the Ottomans will win that in the end. Looks like it's just a quick border conquest. The Ottomans should easily beat the Mamelukes. That might be a possibility for me to pick up all their islands then. Also, I should probably keep converting, even if I am tolerant of most of this religion. And I'm being sabotaged by Bengal. What a surprise. Enemy of enemy is helping me a bit. I don't know how much longer I'll go average. The losing power twice there really messed me up. Lost internet. If people want, I can go for another hour though. I've budgeted time for that. Speaking of rebels, let's pick up some absolutism. Everybody else is still vaguely happy with me. Why is it when you want rebels, you can't get them, but when you don't want rebels, that's all you get? Oh boy. I want to ideally get that fort. Dhaka or whatever. That would be a nice region to take over. I am worried about the Ming a little bit. I assume they're doing a tributary war. Um, or they could just be conquering the area. Oh, let's not confuse the political with other stuff. Maybe average, I don't know. Depends how I feel after the stream. Okay. One more admin idea, and then we can move to military, I think. Or at least be vaguely tolerant of different religious beliefs. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? 8 military points to get an absolutism. Wish I'd had that a while ago. No matter how this war against Bengal versus the Mingo, it's certainly softening up Bengal for me. Plus we have over 50 power projection. Also rather cool. Maybe I try and get the rest of the land I need and then fight the Ming for like these 2 provinces. I really only need that 1 province. Suppose I should have played smarter and cut off Pegu from everyone else. Vague promises of reform, because we want more rebels. Hey, rebel. 8. Nice. I will happily give up 8 monarch point each month to get absolutism. Ooh. Wow, because I went quantity. It's a little annoying. We'll support the merchant guilds, although I am getting rather worried about their level of influence on the country again. However, we can now do client states, and we have new reasons for war. Awesome. That is going to make beating Bengal significantly easier. Also, apparently Delhi is attacking Bengal? Yes, Delhi is attacking Bengal. Awesome. Didn't call me to war. That's fine. They're going to try and retake the holy city of Varanasi. Good for them. Except that they're not Hindu, which is a little bit frustrating, being one of like the last 3 or 4 Hindu countries in the game. There aren't many of us left. There aren't many of us left. Oh, let's upgrade. Ah, those are the heavy ships. Right. Cool. Let's spend some money. Okay. How much money are we picking up in the Malacca trade? 94. Let's check out trade nodes in the world. Sort by value. Really? $83. What's ours? 60. Okay, so that is right. I don't know why it wasn't rating that. I guess because I can't send merchants to the English channel. I was going to say, I don't think I've got more value in my trade node than the English channel at this point. Whoa! Hello, Timurids! Where did you come from? I don't know. I suspect they took the decision that allows you to reform the Timurids, because otherwise they just came out of nowhere. Bengal is no longer allied to France! Awesome. And guess what? I can get an alliance with the Ming. That is good, I guess. I may end up violating that by attacking their tributary states, but in the meantime, that gives me an obscene amount of protection from Europeans. And I still have more Diplo slots if I need it. Oh, did I just insulted the Ming, didn't I? Yeah. I just insulted the Ming. Great. Okay. Not so nice. Please forgive me, Ming. Please forget that I just accidentally insulted you. Hopefully. Oh, I can't declare war on a country whose overlord I have an alliance with. Of course. Probably should have looked into whether or not I could attack these guys before I allied myself to the Ming. Okie dokie. We want to claim on that. We can attack as of February. So let's move our troops up to there. Yes. Come February, we will definitely be attacking. Even if our full military isn't there yet. Because right now, Bengal is a falling country and we want land. We will do imperialism, however. And then we will ferry over the rest of these guys. I'm going to put this guy in a jungle province where he'll be a little bit safer, but I don't see Bengal attacking us, really. I mean, they could, and it would be annoying. But I don't think they're in the position to launch any offensive attacks. But we have 2 forts we can take, so that's good. Okay, and then to there. To there. And I'll just upgrade 2 more trade stuff. Even if I just pick up 4 or 5 provinces here, it'll be a good war. I don't suspect Delhi's going to become a problem, but I do have to be aware of the fact that they wouldn't mind if Bengal lost all their provinces. Also, I can't occupy any other provinces until those forts fall. And then we need to take their capital, get a ticking war score, and then we can pretty much just sit back and occupy land until the AI gives up. There we go. First fort has fallen. Interesting. Lower taxes. Let's see if I have any rebels or land I can lower stuff from. There we go. Ooh, twice in a row. That's a little bit more expensive. Still dirt cheap to reduce you. I know I'm spending a lot of military power, but we are now up to 24 absolutism. It's literally just waiting to a point where I could get the bonus from Age of Absolutism. Okay. It's now just a matter of overrunning the rest of their lands. I am impressed by the fact that the Ming are struggling to defeat a 63,000 man army. Well done, Bengal. You've done much better versus the Ming than I think anyone suspected you would. I totally expected them to be overrun in a matter of minutes. Because that's what usually happens when one fights the Ming. I need up to there, I believe. So even if I just took that, I'd be happy. More importantly, it would give me control of the entire Bengalese plain. Ongoing battles. Oh, it's a naval fight. We sank their flagship again. And that's going to happen again in a moment once these provinces are occupied. When will Delhi give up? Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much Bengal is pretty much doomed. I don't see Bengal walking away from this with a lot of land, at any land gained. Yeah, my fleet is severely stronger than theirs. Oh, what is this? I got a core on that. Cool. I know that's a free event, but sometimes you can actually get them defect. How many hours do I have? Sorry. Bit of a run-on sentence. Max is actually how many hours do I have? I am at 3,693 hours, soon to hit 3,700 hours. To be fair, some of those have been I've left my computer on overnight in-game, but not all of them. Nothing I want to take. The only thing this land preparation stuff, it would cost me 1 military power, but the reduction from attrition, it's not that bad actually, this war. Normally I lose tons of troops to attrition, but we're doing okay this time. I love how everybody's just racing to occupy the remaining Bengali provinces. That and I'm just killing off their navy. Kind of feel bad for them, because after this they won't have a navy left, but at the same time, Bengal is annoying. Would you give me all that land I wanted? You would. Could I take any more land? No. Could I take that land? No. I guess we're gonna wait till this 3-person war ends. They still have a lot of troops. Wow. I have to say, I'm rather impressed. Somehow, despite being completely annihilated and overrun, Bengal still has over 100,000 troops on the battlefield. That is proper maneuvering of one's army, to lose that badly and still have a military. 29% absolutism. What are we looking at for scores? Delhi could peace out at any point. Somehow the Ming are still The Ming have lost a lot of troops. Wow. The Ming had over 300,000 at the beginning of the war. They're down to 216,000. Wow. That is some nasty casualties. Shame you won't be my vassal. Honestly, in some ways, I hope they lose more land so I can vassalize them. Who are they being protected by? Ba'amanis. Interesting choice by their former conquerors. My goal in this is really just to pick up as much small provinces as possible. And then be in a position that when the war ends, I can quickly get enough war score to pick up this land. Without controlling the capital, the war score is never going to get high enough to get everything we want. Okay, I do not see any more provinces I can colonize. Okay, guess what time it is? It's time to start deploying my colonists internally. Also, we now have Alaska. We'll work on this. Cebu in Alaska, or in this case, just Alaska. Whose capital is where? The Aleut Islands. Aleutian Islands. Strange place. Very strange place. Should probably go kick this particular set of that area so I can get that land occupied. Or wait until the Ming do it. Or wait for the AIs to pick a fight with me. And then beat them. Okay. Makes my life easier. Oh, there must be a fort down here. Yeah. That's why everybody's rushing down there, trying to pick up a little bit more war score. "31 absolutism." It's better than what I was at before, wasn't it? Jharkhandi separatists. They're gonna get annihilated. And we'll take another province over. I don't think... Yeah, Delhi doesn't have claims on that land. I'm curious, is Bengal is still causing havoc in China? That is dedication to sacking China. We're going to ignore our homeland and just go for China. They've caused a lot of devastation. Hey, free professionalism. Another colony done. Let's set you up. There's another poor island. Free development, if it ever works out for us. Just gotta wait for China to leave this war. Actually, I prefer if Delhi left the war before China did, but I'll take what I can get. Okay, I kind of want to switch over to... I should switch over to military, yeah. To military I go. I don't know how much longer my ruler's going to last since he's 54. Could die at any moment. 32 absolutism though. We are getting some nice admin efficiency. Oh, already one of my settlers have done something. Let's just quick dock and rebuild my fleet. In case for some reason I wander into another war. The slow spread of Hinduism back into India. Weird. Still will not be given all that. What do I actually need here? Why does it always zoom me to there? I don't actually need any of this. Still kind of want to take it though. I mean, I could take a couple provinces there, but I don't think it'd be worth it. We'll wait and then we'll try and take pretty much as much land as we can from Bengal. Make my life easier in the future. Yeah, you kind of feel bad from Bengal. I mean, they did kind of ask for it. They kept assisting Batamanis fighting Vijayanagar and me. I kept sacking them. Then they lost their alliance with Batamanis because they refused to defend, to help them in their war versus Delhi. And then the Ming attacked them, and Batamanis obviously wasn't going to help them. Sorry, they didn't refuse to help Batamanis. Batamanis refused to help them when the Ming attacked. Then Delhi attacked, and then I attacked. Surprised someone else hasn't attacked. Ooh, if we can take the war for another 2 years, give or take, another 10% admin efficiency. Oh, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Oh, another colony done. You do have to sympathize with countries that get this destroyed. It was almost as bad as the poor Commonwealth. Look at all those cores they had. Oh boy, plus they had that. And then, just like what always happens with Poland, is they cannot deal with their rebels, and they just die. That's a sad fact about Poland. They can almost never kill off all their rebels, and thus they just get annihilated. Yeah, I'll build some manufactories. I'll think about it. I mean, if I was really wanted to, I could try and do like get in position to do revolutionary Cebu, but I don't think that would be my brightest idea. This is literally just a matter of waiting until somebody leaves. Did Bengal's army die? No, but it certainly got beaten up. And they might like shatter Bengal. They might like actually completely die. Bengal has 42,000 troops left. The Ming are still missing manpower. Never converted due to failure. The war rages on. No. Dangerous thing about giving your estate so much power is that when they're unhappy with you, it causes some trouble in your country. And mine are very unhappy with me. Oh, come on. Is there no nations you guys are going to ever ally yourselves to? You know, I might as well just go kill Pegu as well while I'm waiting. They're allied to Calm up here, so I can probably beat them too. Might as well take out these guys while we wait. They're no longer guaranteed by Portugal, so that'll make life easier. Even if I kind of wouldn't mind if Portugal was still in the war. And we'll send you to there. I can't imagine Calm has anything. Yeah, 6,000. Easy does it. Ooh, close to 10% more admin efficiency. And another harsh treatment. Another 8 harsh treatment. Yep. Long march. Long march. There you go. Barrage there. I don't think barraging costs me absolutism, even though it probably should. Oh, doesn't even look like I'm gonna have to send troops to fight Pegu. Pegu is being killed by my March of Chimer. You know, that might be one of my better investments in a game, picking up Chimer. For a vassal into a March state, they've proven to be very effective. Lots of havoc all around due to them. There we go. Peace in our time, kind of. There we go. Admin development efficiency as well. And now we just wait for this one fort to fall. And then we should be able to eliminate Pegu from the map. Although I really wish I'd see a rebellion here. And those guys get killed off. You know, in some ways, if the Ming, when they peace out... Oh! Okay, sorry, I blinked and Delhi left the war. Okay. Maybe the Ming will release nations. If we're lucky, they will. Do that quickly. There we go. 2 quick little land grabs. Once we take Bengal's capital, this should go easier. They still have a military, but I have no idea where it is. Oh, look at this. It's up sieging Beijing. They have managed to siege their way through all the forts all the way to Beijing. Who'd have thought Bengal would be that effective at war? Or at least that hard to kill one-on-one that they'd make it all the way to Beijing. That's a pretty determined AI. Oh, that's Native American, I think. I'm not sure how much land I should personally take and if I should release any countries. In some ways, releasing countries wouldn't be a bad move, some like Assam or something, if I stay in the war longer than the Ming. Because then there's a chance these guys might ally them and I can attack. Oh, I took calm now. Any chance I can get Vietnam happy with me? No, absolutely no chance. Okay, fair enough. There we go. We're catching up a little bit in military tech now. Yeah, if you can, well, if you can take the Ming's capital and take Beijing, although apparently they've just ignored Beijing and took this area, you can do a pretty good job of forcing them into a peace deal, because the Ming highly value their capital because of that prosperity, just like all the other AIs. Capital is worth way more than it should be. On the other hand, all the free land for me. And if we're lucky, the Songi, or however you say that, separatists might also get independence. That would be really good. I think I'm a little confused why the Ming armies aren't trying to take this land before I do. Somehow Bengal isn't willing to make peace, I guess. In a really startling turn of events. Okay. It's pretty much time to end this war. Maybe a little bit more occupation, but we'll see. We want to take enough land to make Bengal no longer a threat in this game. But we also don't want to take too much land because we don't want Delhi to quickly take over all this area. However, it looks like Delhi's going to have to deal with some rebels. So that's good. Okay, time to see how much land I can take. First things first, let's take what land we need for this achievement, which is pretty much all of that, I think. Oh no, definitely not. Okay, so we don't need that except to make a connection. So hard to see. We don't need that, so I can just do the coastline, it looks like. So I don't need that. If I pull that off, everybody hates me, but could take their capital. Can't take anything else right now. Let's wait till I finish occupying their land and then we'll do pretty much that deal, take all of this. That should remove Bengal from the game pretty much. Oops. Although not if rebels take over my land in the meantime. Oops, General died in the middle of a battle. Not so bright, General. Ooh. Oh ho ho ho. Awesome. If I can take this province here from these rebels, That will get me the last of Bengal's provinces I need, and then it's literally Ba'amanas, Spain, Portugal, and then that lands the Ming tributary zone. Not to mention these guys are trying to occupy land I control, so they're going down anyhow. And the Bengali army is still going somewhere in the world. I don't know what the Ming are up to. It looks like Bengal must have fled up here. I really don't know. Oh, loss of army professionalism, not too bad. Oh, don't occupy too much of that land for me. Timurids are not going to be fun to fight. On the other hand, Ba'amanas and the Timurids is much better than everyone else in the Timurids. Not to mention, I think Delhi will somewhat still like me after this war. We'll see. Oh, build a treasury. Yearly inflation reduction. Cool. Didn't even intend to do that, but I'm fine with it. And I can reduce it again. 43% absolutism. Now, with the addition of that and that, let's just make sure I did this right. No, I almost didn't. Okay. We can leave that, but I need that province. That looks right to me. And then it's Ba'amanas. Awesome. I have no idea how we're pulling this off, but that is definitely the end of Bengal as a major power. Let's put it that way. We don't even technically need that province. On the other hand, we're going to have some rebel issues. Oh, well. I wanted rebels, right? I wanted rebels. And I'm going to have rebels. 85% war score. Nice. The Ming are definitely going to win that war, as if there was any doubt. Oops. I'm just layering on the rebel suppression. If there's any way to cause less rebel suppression, or more rebel suppression, I'm going to try it right now. And apparently we've maxed out Diplo power. Okay. We are not the largest country in the world. Spain is. I'm pretty sure that's literally due to their colonial nations. Yep. Their colonial nations altogether would be the third-rate great power and as large as the Ming. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yes, I do wish to move. I don't really want to cancel rebel suppression, but there's not much I can do. We have about 10 more minutes on the stream, and then I'm going to stop. Just enough time to die horribly to rebel groups, right? Every little bit I do helps. To be honest, other than the land we just conquered, some of it, the rest of my lands are reasonably stable. A little bit of unrest down here. Aw, it's no longer 8 on the Bengali territories. It's a little bit higher. Darn. 100% power projection though after that war. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm gonna let Bengal revolt if possible. I think that's a smart move. I'll let Bengal revolt, crush the Bengali revolt, which will stabilize that whole area. And then we will figure out where else we have to deal with things. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like Delhi's having a little bit of trouble with rebels. Good thing we're not. Alliance breaking with Ming. Trust. How did I lose trust with the Ming without attacking them? Okay, well Bengal is now a tributary state of the Ming. They are very rebellious though. So it looks like we're going to lose our alliance with the Ming. At least being allied to them prevented and will prevent them from having gotten a lot of aggressive expansion versus us. Who can I ally? I can ally you, and Switzerland. Why Switzerland? Weird. Tumbuka down there is doing okay. What, we don't get along? You don't hate the Mamelukes? Mamelukes tied the Ottomans in that war again. Well, I would be surprised if I could harsh treat them all. I'm gonna let Bengal revolt though. I'll harsh treat everyone else. That's one thing I can definitely do. I kind of hope a 60 stack pops up, because then it's even easier to crush. What did I say? Called it. And thus Bengal was pacified. Yeah, literally, it's that easy. It's kind of disappointing. Can anyone explain to me why the Ming hate me all of a sudden? I'm trying to figure out how the Ming decided to hate me despite despite me not being in their war. That's strange. Okay. Handles those guys. For now. 0.8 years, yeah. Gonna have a little bit of rebel trouble if I'm not careful. I think it might be time to invest in a larger transport fleet. And just in general, larger navy. Let's say 50 transport ships, template 3. 1,000 days, 1,000 days, 1,000 days, 700 days. Do that, and then we will build some heavies up here. And that wastes all my money. Perfect. Okay, we're about to become a much stronger naval power than we were before. And more importantly, we'll be able to transport 2 of these armies around at the same time. Eight to harsh treat. So glorious. 49% admin absolutism. Ooh, importing coffee. Nice. Plus 6 rebelliousness, and it's still -1. Tells you I have a very stable empire right now, despite all the rebels. Look, Ming, I don't know why you hate me this much. I have no idea how I lost trust with these guys. Pirated us. Oh, they pirated me. Weird. That is very strange. Now the true test is starting to emerge, which is, can I take on Ba'amanis and the Timurids at once? All I need is this, and then the southern half, which will involve a war with Portugal, which will involve a war with Spain, which will be a mess and a nightmare, but should give me some of the provinces I need. And then I may have to fight the Ming. Which I'm not particularly looking forward to. Either in this game or my Japanese Let's Play, because that's going to come up eventually. Okay, 64. A little bit more. Waste 8 to pacify that. Pacify those guys to 0. Enjoy 54% absolutism. So when we started taking all this land, we are at 136 in terms of overextension, and we did core 2 provinces. But even still, we've managed to lower the amount considerably. Also, you'll notice the entire right side of the screen has just changed because of all the ships I built. That's nice. There we go. Once the overextension goes away, most of this rebelliousness should disappear as well. We'll allow the Brahmins to enforce orthodoxy, I think. After all, how much trouble can that really be? A bunch of religious people. Spain has appeared. Might seem a little bit paranoid, but I'm going to put all my troops around the Spanish army sitting in the middle of my lands. Because I don't trust Spain. Ever. The Ming are attacking Japan. Interesting. 23 versus 22. The Ashikaga did manage to stay in charge. I'm going to say they're going to beat China, Japan. I won't be surprised when they do. Anyhow, I think that this will be where I am going to stop for the day. Sorry about the disconnects earlier and everything, but what can you do? So we have pretty much ruined Bengal as a nation. They were a great power. They are now down to 400 development. So from a rank like 6th or 7th great power down to nothing. That was the fall of Bengal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully it's still watchable with the random loss of the internet. So thank you guys all for watching. Thank you, of course, Average, for donating. And I'll see you guys all another time. Probably not next week, but the week after that is very possible. So bye for now.